What's up guys, it's Jagus back with another Dawn of War Soulstorm 1v1s video. 6 1v1s we'll be looking at today actually, and this is from my good friend Easy Nubz. Now what he's done is he's actually given me 6 replays of his games against ELDAR playing as orcs, and so that's what we're going to be looking at in this video today. Kind of like for the orc players out there, how do you sort of play against ELDAR? And I'll do my best to explain some strategies and tips and all that sort of stuff in this matchup. Anyway, so in this game we have Vincent playing as ELDAR on the right hand side of the map, and we have of course Easy Nubz playing as orcs on the left hand side. The map that they're playing on is Fallen City, the remastered version. And just before we get into it, I just wanted to quickly give a massive apology to Nubz. Like, I know this video is probably like a month late from when you sent me the files, but here we are now. Hopefully I can make up for it. Let's just say that. Anyway, Nubz will be going for Shooter Boy, yeah, standard opener for orcs, and yeah, Big Mech on the way, generator, no wire banner. Cool, and he just captures his nearest and dearest, I suppose. Vincent, on the other hand, will be going for the... He makes the Farseer first? No, never mind that. He does make the Dark Reaper squad first, and then he makes the Farseer. Yeah, this is, I think this is a pretty standard opener that you see against orcs. The Farseer is actually good for countering the Slugger Boys, Shooter Boys, and plus her Mind War can deal with the Big Mech as well. So I think both players are going pretty standard for what you would see in such a matchup. This map is also really big, so I think Storm Boys will actually be really good here for orcs. Especially when you add on to the fact that these points are out in the open and they're kind of further apart from each other. The Storm Boys can also do some nice harass around. I actually think this map is really good for orcs here, so, but we'll see what happens. So the Farseer is already out. She did cast the Mind War on the Big Meg. Look at this nice chunk of health taken out from him. And Vincent's just going to go straight in and do some damage to some Slugger Boys here. When ELDAR goes for the Dark Reaper opener, as orcs, generally you would want to go for Storm Boys. In like almost every game of this matchup I've seen, that's usually what the orc player does. You want to get the Storm Boys, keep the Dark Reapers running. Don't give them a chance to, you know, shoot. I actually did watch a video from Astro Hero where he goes for 3 Shooter Boy squads and pile of guns and big shooters. So he tries to outmass ELDAR's army as quickly as he can. So that's also another strategy. It's either mass Shooter Boys or mass Slugger Boys / Storm Boys. But let's see what how Nubz plays this one out. Drops the second wire banner here. Another generator. I don't know if he needs another generator so soon. Maybe he just wants to upgrade more listening posts. But usually you see orc players just fight on one generator for most of the first part of the game. Maybe you will need a second one if you upgrade like 2 listening posts. I think because of the power you use for those, you might need a second generator to get the pile of guns, which does cost 70 power, by the way, so pretty expensive. Your standard cost for an armory anyway, roughly. Either way, Vincent had the Dark Reapers on the other side of the map. They're now down in this part now. Did a bit of a rotate here. Gonna take out some more Slugger Boys. Does he go for a second? No, oh yeah, he does have a second Dark Reaper squad here. Nubz is just gonna go straight into Vincent's base. Maybe he can catch out these Dark Reapers. The Big Mech will be able to type the Dark Reapers here, but the Farseer, here comes the Farseer. Casts another Mind War on the Big Mech, and now the Big Mech will have to retreat. Oh, he might die here though. He's really low on health. No, he did have the teleport. Good stuff. Nice moving by Vincent here. He also gets the Dark Reapers in position. Almost as if they were anticipating that teleport there. Luckily, the Big Mech doesn't go down. It's looking less and less likely he'll survive though. Having the Big Mech this low in health is not good. Ah, okay, he did die from the Psychic Storm. That's unfortunate. Just managed to take enough damage to die. Not looking too good for Nubz so far. But he is already tier 2 and he goes for the Mech Shock. So he actually skipped the pile of gun stage. He's only been fighting with one Shooter Boy squad this whole time. So he's really been attacking quickly. Oh, okay, this is good. So he's going for the War Trucks. Awesome. Great counter to Dark Reapers. Actually, you'll see players do this. They'll mass War Trucks to deal with the Dark Reapers. War Trucks can actually keep up with the fleet of foot of the Dark Reapers, unlike the regular, you know, infantry squads. And plus, you can also hide the Shooter Boys inside if you want. Of course, with going with this kind of strategy, having the pile of guns is actually nice because you can do the blastier research, and that makes the War Trucks just deal that much more damage. Vincent is already tier 2 and he's going for the enhanced optics. Well, Vincent also made some fire dragons too, so I guess he was... it's like he could see this coming. Well, it is a pretty... yeah, like I was saying, it is a pretty standard counter to Dark Reapers. You can also just read your opponent's... you can read like how fast your opponent is ticking. If they fight with a pretty small army early on, then you should know for sure that they are ticking. By that I mean, you know, just trying to go straight for tier 2, tier 3, etc. Nice wipe on the Guardian squad there. Yeah, this War Truck is in dire need of repairs here. Oh, Vincent also has the thermo generator up. That won't be good for orcs. Some War Trucks out now with the bomb chuckers added on. We'll give some artillery for Nubz. I don't think fire dragons can get knocked back, or it's really hard to knock them back. For some reason they have one of the higher, you know, resistance to knockback in the game. But I think that's also just the law, because of their law, you know. See, no knockback. If this was regular infantry, they'd be knocked around much more. Yeah, but fire dragons pretty resistant to that stuff, so that's good. No tier 3 from Vincent yet. His economy plus 98 to plus 60, up plus 104 now. 110 to plus 60, really good. Compared to 97 to plus 44 Nubz. It's okay, but it could be better. I think Nubz might need another War Truck. Does he have the pile of guns? Okay, he did make the pile of guns. Researches the armor here. Yeah, Dark Reapers are in a bit of trouble. They shouldn't be fighting. Need to retreat somewhere. There we go. Fire Dragons will come to intervene, but I think even Nubz can deal with this. Maybe not, actually. That's right, because they can't be knocked back. As I was just explaining. But yeah, now we got 2 Dark Reapers and a Fire Dragon squad. So Nubz will have to get some extra support. War Truck won't last long against the Fire Dragons, unfortunately. But now we got a Nob squad out from Nubz. Pretty handy. Handy units to have, very durable. And when you get them more choppy, then they can really just massacre those ranged, well, a lot of squads in melee. Wraithlord comes out from Vincent. That it will get the Bright Lance attached on, and I don't think Nubz has any, apart from the War Tracks, he doesn't really have any anti-vehicle, but these actually 3 War Tracks might be able to deal with the Wraithlord, but then Nubz will also have to watch out for these other squads by Vincent. I'm a little bit slow today, guys. It's been a long day. But not gonna stop that. Let that stop me from casting some videos here. Alright. So some more tracks might go down. Nubz needs to type the Fire Dragons if he can, just to keep those vehicles alive. 1 War Track goes down. The War Tracks can deal. War Truck and Shooter Boys can deal with the Dark Reapers, no problem. Yeah, Elder does retreat now. Orks has the better army here. Just keep... Nubz just needs to keep repairing the vehicles. Vincent is going tier 3. And he makes a 3rd Dark Reaper squad. 3rd one, but one of his other ones got wiped by the looks of it, so that was really good. When you're playing as Elder against Orks, you can't afford to make mistakes like that, like losing entire squads. It'll give Orks an edge. In a lot of matchups, I think Elder does have the upper hand. It really depends on the map, but I think Nubz is playing good here. Elder's holding this position pretty tight. The Fire Dragons will go up the top. Nubz sees it, starts repairing the listening post. Yeah, nice placement of the minefields. Takes out a few Fire Dragons there. Vincent's tier 3 now. He even has the Bright Lance platform out. Deadly unit. He needs to get rid of it if he can. Engagement going on. Nubz managing to hold their own. They are slowly getting taken out though. The worst thing Nubz can do right now is lose all these knobs. Basically lose everything, I guess. Nice, takes out the turret. This turret manages to take out the War Track though. The anti-vehicle damage on those things is nuts. But listening post goes down. Nice. It looks like Nubz did lose the Nubz squad though. He lost a lot here in that fight. I'm not sure if it'll be worth it. Elder has 3 Dark Reapers out now. And 2 Bright Lance platforms. Oh well, 1 Bright Lance platform now. Does Nubz have a Big Mac War Truck? Oh, he's not tier 3, that's a shame. Yeah, unfortunately I think he did lose too much for what? A listening post and a turret. Elder didn't seem to take too many losses. I guess he did lose his Wraithlords. But a tier 3 Elder with... Is he getting the second optics? I don't know if he got the second optics or not. Seer Cancel comes out. is going to be hard to deal with. If only Nubz was tier 3, you could get the flash gets and fighter bomber. We'll see, maybe he still has a chance here. So plus 133 to plus 80 for Nubz compared to plus 126 to plus 60 for ELDAR. So far, in my opinion, this game has been pretty good. I think Nubz played the right cards here. There's just that one fight where he lost too much. Yeah, fighter bomber would be nice right now. Would disrupt the heck out of these Dark Reapers. War truck might go down. Yeah, the Brightlines platforms make it much easier for these Orc buildings to go down. I think they reduce the... Oh, what do? This is what Brightlines platforms do. Whatever they hit, that thing will take more damage, basically, is the gist of what these guys can do. Oh, Viper. Viper comes out for Vincent. Killer Can came out for Nubz as well. But if the settlement goes down, it's not going to look good for Nubz. Nubz teleported here. Nice zap on the Bright Lancers. Will freeze them in place. But 3 Dark Reapers. 3 or 2? I think it's just 2. Yeah. Nubz will get wiped here. Flash gets come out, but it's already a bit late, I think. Here comes the fighter bomber. It'll die quickly to the Bright Lancers. It's okay. Nubz deletes it anyway. Calls GG and hands the game over to Vincent. Well, what I think Nubz should have done there, everything up until the point where he loses the knobs and everything, a lot of his vehicles and stuff was great. But I think he needed to reach tier 3 a little bit earlier than ELDAR, or at the same time. Yeah, he needed those flash kits, I think, earlier. Flash kits with the big mech attached to them. Since Vincent didn't really have any transports for his infantry, he could have wiped a lot more units, I think. 97 units killed to 48 for Vincent. Yeah, that's huge. But Nubz had the better economy. His economy was on point. Just some of those engagements was just a bit questionable, let's just say. And technology. Okay, awesome. Let's move on to the next game. Alrighty, here we are with the second game. We have Bad No Name is out on the top side, and Nubz will be playing on the bottom side. And the map is Tranquility's End. Doesn't look like the remastered version. I'm pretty sure it's not. So, yep, Nubz will go for... Oh, he's going to go for the 3 Slugger Boys. Nice, okay. 3 Slugger Boys, and he's going to go for the War Banner too. Interesting. So he's going for a much more aggressive play here. To explain this opening a little bit, obviously because of the Dark Reapers, Orcs can go 3 Slugger Boys. It's better for tying up the Dark Reapers. And the War Banner will also let you reinforce earlier, much earlier. As you can see at the moment, if you go for the generator opening, your population will be 14 out of 50, which means you can only reinforce 1 more unit. But getting the War Banner up will add 10 to the pop cap. As you can see now, 14 out of 25. Now you can reinforce up to 11 boys, which can be much more favorable in this situation. And Big Mech also on the way, obviously. So, No Name, while I was talking through all of that, yeah, he's going standard opener. Dark Reapers are out. they'll start capping this point. No need to rush into the battle straight away. But now here come the Slugger Boys from Nubz. Actually, making 3 Slugger Boys as well lets you capture the map much quicker. And then this way you can go out and start fighting earlier too. So, can be a good opener.
How can we help?
You can even use the Gretchens as, you can infiltrate them. You can do the Gretchen infiltration research, which Nubz does, nice. And these guys can also tie up the Dark Reapers while being infiltrated, and it has a kind of like stun effect on the Dark Reapers, to be honest. And it also forces ELDAR to add the Warlock to the Guardian squads, because that's their only sort of detector unit in tier 1. But now, here comes the harass from Nubz, gets the Big Mech in, ties up one Dark Reaper squad with him. This might even force ELDAR to make a 3rd Dark Reaper squad, which is just more costs for them. Just gotta make sure you don't lose the Slugger Boys. One Slugger Boy squad might actually go down here. They do reinforce quite quickly though, so it's always good to just keep reinforcing them. Yeah, so basically now ELDAR will have to keep running. We'll have to keep microing his units around. While the Dark Reapers are being tied up, you could even use the Big Mech to just shoot the units. Might be better that way. And also the Bone Singers. Get rid of those Bone Singers as well. So this is a very just all-out, you know, non-stop violent aggression from Orcs. It's a good way to help stall ELDAR's tech. Force them to reinforce. You know, they're not cheap to reinforce their units. Actually, Nubz has this point on the right side here in ELDAR's base, so actually that's his economy is going to look much better. There are no names here. No name drops a support platform, however. He also got the plasma grenade research from, well, from the webware assembly, I guess. But yeah, so a couple of grenades were chucked there, but the Slugger Boys are, oh no, those are Shooter Boys. Yeah, even while you're fighting like this, you still want to be making more units, you know. Yeah, be careful with the reinforcing and make sure you still have enough eco to make more units, and just keep sending them into ELDAR's base. Keep making his life a nightmare. So there's some good rush tactics going on right now. The Shooter Boys can focus the generator, and I think Nubz is just trying to win the economy game here. Nice teleport in amongst these Guardians. But as you can see, Slugger Boys showing no signs of stopping. Just forever chasing these Dark Reapers. And what can No Name do, to be honest? Look at this economy, plus 56. He's not going to have enough to keep reinforcing his units. The support platform might have been a good idea if this was an LP2 as well. But without an LP to fight around, you know, obviously because they have more health, ELDAR just has... he's just in a lot of trouble, that's all I can say. He's just delaying his death at this point. Yeah, No Name does have the Dark Reapers on Overwatch. Both the squads are on Overwatch, that's bad. Because of his economy, only one squad can be prioritized at a time to get reinforced. Yeah, nice. Elder can't run from those teleports. Also, since No Name has to keep teleporting like this, I mean, not teleporting, reinforcing
We are taking
like this, he can't upgrade his listening posts. So really it is just a downhill game for Elder from this point. At this point. But we'll just watch it anyway. Let's just play some sweet music while we see some Elder get slaughtered here. Alright, and No Name calls GG. He knows it's over. Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's have a look at the score. You'll be able to see here. Oh, actually, No Name did kill more units, but he also lost 45, and that's huge for Elder. Not in a good way. I don't mean that's huge, like, that's huge, like, that's bad. Yeah, Nubz' economy, much better, obviously, so... In terms of requisition, No Name actually had better power somehow. Oh yeah, because, you know, Nubz only had one generator. That's fine. Yeah, really good rush tactics. That's the correct term for it, I guess. The rush tactics on that map, Tranquility's End. What can I say? Classic ORK strategy right there. And good job by Easy Nubz. He executed it pretty well. Alright, let's move it on to the next game. Alright, here we are in the third game. And here Nubz is versing Square. I think this player might also be Nicky, if I'm not mistaken. He is on the top side, and Nubz is on the bottom. And the map they're playing on is Emerald River. And I have to say, I'm not a big fan of this map. It's quite awkward. Tranquility's End... sorry, not Tranquility's End. Blood River is just so much more simple, and this map is just too big and too many impassable terrains everywhere. But anyway, that's not important right now. Nubz is going for... Did he go for Shooter Boys? Standard? No, he's going to go for his 3 Slugger Boys opener again. Plus the Big Mech, obviously. And this time he's going to go for the generator, not the War Banner. Okay, so he's going for the more tech-focused approach, not like the aggressive rush we saw in the last game. I think that's fair enough. I think this map is a bit too big for rush tactics. And everything is spaced out so far apart. Tranquility's End is quite narrow. So, yeah, I think Nubz is going the correct route here. Anyway, Square is going to go for Dark Reapers, I guess. Actually, he made 3 Guardian squads and gets the Farseer out straight away. And only now gets the Dark Reaper Aspect Stone. So he will go Dark Reapers, but a little bit later. He wants to get the Farseer out first. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. 3 Guardians will be able to deal with the Slugger Boys. But I guess he made 3 just to capture the map quicker. Actually, yeah, only having 2 Guardians to cap the map would kind of almost be a death sentence, I think. Since everything is so spaced far apart. Bit of an engagement going on. It looks like the Farseer already used her Mind War on the Big Mech. One squad of Slugger Boys will try to fight some Guardians. I wonder who... No, the Big Mech does win in a one-on-one with the Farseer, but he does already have a chunk of his health down, so I wonder if he can still win this fight, but... Yeah. Oh, did one Slugger Boy squad get wiped? That's really unfortunate. At the moment, I don't really see much games in this matchup, but I feel like Storm Boys would be really good here. You know, they can, once they get the movement speed... Oh, bugged. Wonder what that means. What got bugged? I don't know. I don't know what got bugged, but sound bug maybe. Yeah, Storm Boys seem like they'd be really great in this map. Once you get the speed boost research, they can move quickly, jump over the impassable terrain, and just make life hell for any Dark Reaper squads out there. But here comes the first Dark Reaper squad out. I'm just going to move my mic away real quick. Yeah, the audio freaks out when I do that, but it's okay.
Success.
Nice, so Square manages to get this relic. I guess Nubz will try to do something about that. The earlier you can get your relic on this map, the better, no doubt. Since those things take a long time to capture.
We are under enemy fire.
Bonestinger's a little bit out of place, gets shot down by the big mech. Nice. This is one of the mistakes done by Square so far. Just watch where those builders are. He needs them to get the Soul Shrine for sure. Also needs to deal with this Farseer somehow. She's going to be really annoying. I'll just put up a little screen cap, the cooldown time of the Mind War. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But, for as long as she's alive, she'll be able to cast that ability on the big mech. The Mind War always targets the commander, even if he's attached to a squad. It always targets the commander unit attached first. If there is no commander attached, it'll target the leader of the squad first. So it isn't just whatever unit you click on in the squad. I don't know if the sorry, I don't know if the Mind War, does it target the commander specifically in the squad when you use it?
So the Mind War can target a whichever model you click on, whichever model you click on.
Pile of guns now comes out from Nubz. He places it next to the strategic point. It's not a bad idea to do this, by the way. I know I talk shit about it sometimes, but it can actually be pretty helpful. You just got to be careful later on in the game when those anti-building vehicle units come along, and yeah, they can just destroy them pretty quickly. Now here come the Storm Boys from Nubz. Good stuff. Good counter to the Dark Reapers here. Also, on the topic of building pilot guns near listening posts, building wire banners near them isn't a bad idea either. Just like I said, you've just got to be careful, because they will go down later on if you're not careful. Which is why sometimes, you know, just upgrading them, doing the upgrade just to give them more health can actually help in some situations.
Danger has found us.
Nice kill on the Bone Singer there.
Incoming enemy fire.
And Nubz jumps away. At least against ELDAR you have the opportunity to stall their tier 2. Obviously if you can kill the Bone Singers while they're building a Soul Shrine, that can help prevent ELDAR from teching. But now 3 Dark Reaper squads come out from Square. There's going to be a bit of a problem for Nubz. He might even need 3 Storm Boys to deal with all that. Or he could go straight for tier 2 quickly and get the War Trucks out. War Trucks would also be really good here, no doubt. Does he have the Blastier? No, he's getting the Storm Boy speed boost. Yeah, that's good. This squad of Guardians will go down. Nice one. Yeah, so now the Big Mech's gone down, unfortunately. The Farsi is just so good. Such a good counter
We are taking damage.
to orcs with the Mind War. It's nuts. But now, Nubz will go in melee here with the Dark Reapers. ELDAR shouldn't be fighting this. He needs to run to this LP maybe. Get some fire support. Dark Reapers will get murdered by Storm Boys, I think, in melee if they have the more choppy. Oh yeah, here comes the more choppy now.
We are under enemy fire.
Why is this squad not being tied up? Oh, I guess it is. There is a squad of infiltrated Gretchens there. As you can see the Dark Reapers, they don't shoot in one continuous stream. It's pretty funny, but it's also like, it's a good counter. What happened there? I'm a little bit disappointed with how that turned out. There was just one squad of Dark Reapers that just kept shooting. The same one that did get stalled eventually, but I guess another squad came up to support. Maybe, yeah, Nubz should have retreated earlier.
Let's get back into it.
This listening post might go down now. Nubz isn't quite tier 2 yet. I really think he does need the war trucks. ELDAR is only now going tier 2. Plus 98 to plus 20 for Nubz compared to plus 104 to plus 30 for ELDAR.
The future seems so clear.
Well, Nubz did remake the Big Mech. Yeah, he'll need that guy for sure.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Yeah, I guess he will try to take out the Farsia now. Yeah, she gets surrounded. But she does have some of the best disruption in the game. Might want to switch to range stance on the Storm Boys. No, they get the kill anyway. That's good. Okay, Farsia goes down. Good, she was a nuisance. Yeah, the Gretchens were tying up one Dark Reaper squad, but the support platform does detect them. Oh! Oh, yeah. Where'd that come from? Okay. ELDAR now tier 2 gets the Harlequin.
Incoming
And yeah. Nubz is now tier 2. Nice. He gets the mech shop on the way.
Boss, who is getting shot up?
Wonder if he can take out at least... He needs to do some economy damage too.
We are
ELDAR's
under
economy plus
enemy
104.
fire.
Yeah, he needs to do something about that. If he can at least take out one listening post, that might be huge. ELDAR is building a big generator on this left slag deposit though. I think as well as war trucks, Nubz might need another Stormboy squad. Stormboy squad with the knob attached. See pretty decent damage on these low armor buildings. Good stuff. Now a Falcon comes out from square. Oh, also with a Dark Reaper squad inside, so yeah, it's gonna be tough to deal with that. First war truck comes out now.
Let your enemies fear.
And a war track
Is at your side.
on the way. I'm not sure about the war track. I would have made a second war truck. Maybe I would make at least 3 war trucks, to be honest. Because what does ELDAR have? He has the fire dragons as anti-infantry. And I think 3 war trucks with Blastia would be able to rip apart this ELDAR army.
Incoming enemy fire. Our minds work as one.
This Guardian squad might go down. Yeah, look at how quick that was. Good stuff. Maybe Nubz made the war track to deal with the Falcon. The bomb truck as well will help against the Dark Reapers. But it also does friendly fire damage. Oh! Nubz calls GG. Why is that?
Your song shall guide me.
I guess he lost his army somewhere. Also a lot of falcons out. Well, 2 falcons out from square. But no, Nubz calls GG. I'm not sure. Let's see the economy. Plus 86.
Who's getting shot?
Maybe... I don't know. I guess the Storm Boys got wiped. I can't really see them. Yeah, one Storm Boy squad must have got wiped. And the Big Mac must have gone down as well. He's not... His icon's not here anymore. So I guess that might have been why Nubz quit here.
Who's getting shot up?
But he's floating a lot of requisition. Yeah, really tough to deal with this Falcon strategy by ELDAR. They can just jump all over the place, especially with the fire dragons inside, and do some real damage to Orcs' buildings. Yeah, I guess maybe Wartrax was the right answer in that sense. They would be the best to deal with the Falcons, since the tank busters will have to just chase the Falcons everywhere. But square, 91 units killed, 54 lost. Yeah, that's a little bit huge. What can I say? Maybe square was a really good outer player. I was gonna say the Storm Boys could have done more economy damage, but wherever he went, square was there to stop him. So yeah, it's a tough one. Maybe I think ELDAR does have the advantage in that map. But either way, that was the 3rd game. Let's move on to the 4th game.